1760s a mile. It's a far piece, Sam. Think the president ought to worry? Yeah, I think you better worry.
Alright, hi guys, it's Seriously, also known as Humphrey, as some friends know me here on Steam, and today I'm with a Vice reporter named Ian Birnbaum, and we're going to be doing a project here, doing the longest shot replicated in Arma 3 ACE3. So Ian Birnbaum, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah, hi guys, this is Ian Birnbaum, and I am a freelance reporter for Motherboard, the gaming imprint of Vice, and I asked Humphrey to recreate this shot for me.
Yeah, so we're going to be recreating the shot made by Craig Harrison in 2009. He used a L115A3 accuracy international rifle chambered in .338 Lapua Magnum. Today we have a mod pack going that allows us to use this weapon in game. And here I'm going to source the mods real quick. First, we're using the community upgrade project, as you can see on my screen here. This is a great update that brings Arma 2 content that is ported over to Arma 3. So this was a great mod, and a big shout out to them because they did a great job with this, and it's allowing us to shoot this video. Next, we're using the condensed map on Afghanistan. It's by Project Reality, who also do a great job with Arma mods. And we're going to be using this map because it closely represents the atmospheric conditions of Afghanistan where the shot was made by Craig Harrison. So most of our stats are going to match up here to the actual real-life shooting. And we're going to go into some of the features that are implemented into this shot. A shot of this magnitude, which is 2,475 meters, is pretty ridiculous, and we've got a lot of factors. We're going to talk over them real quick, and we're going to make the shot and see if it's possible, and we're going to go ahead and bring the video to a close at the end. So let's go ahead and get started. We've got a target ranged out at 2,475 meters already. We're going to find an adequate shooting position, which we have back here, and we're going to zero in for the target. So Ian, what brought you interest in this field of like long-range shooting, replication kind of stuff?
I actually came across a YouTube video that somebody was making of a 2,000 meter sniper shot and a 1,800 meter sniper shot, and because I played a lot of Arma, I knew that was ridiculously hard, and so my editor and I were talking, and he said, "Well, what's the longest shot ever made?" So we started researching, and we've read about Corporal Harrison, and we decided, hey, let's see if we can make somebody do that, and that's how we found you.
Right, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, definitely, it's going to be a hard shot to replicate, but we've got a lot of the conditions similar, and we've also got the right rifle he was using. Since we're using the L115A1 through the Cup weapons mod here, it's using .338 Lapua Magnum 250 grain, which is the same grain he used in his shot. So a lot of this information was given to me by Ruthberg and Tiposaurus Rex. Both are great mods and developers for the ACE3 Advanced Ballistics mod. Big shout out to TRex for helping me out with some of the specifics of this shot. And we're going to find the target here. I've got it zeroed at, looks like 2,475 meters. Bearing is 137 if you want to get eyes on that.
Yep, I see it.
Okay. So let's step through some of the process we're going to go through first. We're going to look through our gun list in the HRAG MX, which I think I have one. Do you have one, Ian?
I don't think so. I grabbed a different one.
Okay, yeah, I think you have the Kest. It's telling us to correct.
Yeah, that's good wind.
Yeah, it's pretty good wind actually, and it's telling us to correct 47 mils high, which is well past our scope capacity. So we're going to max it out here. We're going to go to 30. So go ahead and hit Shift and page up to get to 30. And I'm going to adjust my scope left 0.6. So Control page down until you get to that.
Negative 0.6 or positive 0.6?
Yeah, negative 0.6.
Got it.
Okay, would you like to shoot along with me too?
Yeah, sure. Let's do that.
All
So
right.
you said three dots high?
Yeah, let's aim hold 3 mils high and just kind of...
I'm going to turn on my billet tracing as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, when you're ready, fire when ready.
Okay.
Looks like we hit left here, so we overcorrected a little bit left. I'm going to bring that back to 0. I did lose Ian in Skype here, so I might have to call him back. Yeah, sounds about right. So go ahead and adjust back. If you're at 0.6 negative, bring that back to 0. And I'm going to fire again here to see what kind of results that brought in. Oh, really close.
Really close? All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot.
Go ahead and put the 3rd mil. That's pretty much your crosshair. You're aiming 3 mils high.
Oh, very close.
I just fired a 3rd shot here. Oh, I'm still hitting the left a little bit, so I'm going to adjust right.
Oh. I think I might have gotten it. And, oh, so very close.
I think this one might be a hitter. Oh, no way. I barely...
You get it?
No, I missed it barely here.
Ooh, man, I just barely missed it too. I think I might be hitting long. Not sure. A little high.
Wind could be acting up or something. Let me
Yeah.
check. Wind speed went up a tiny bit, not much. I'm going to just 0.3 to the right. I gotta reload here. So some people, I know you guys think that snipers need to make a one-hit kill every time, which is preferred, of course. But at this range, Craig Harrison actually took 9 shots to 0 in his rifle. And him and his spotter read out callouts and properly zeroed it until they could engage two targets at the same location. And Craig Harrison downed to both after 9 misses. So what we're doing right now is not too far off from what really happened, which is we're missing a lot and kind of zeroing off that. And I think, hopefully I hit this one. Come on. There we go.
You got it?
Yeah, I got a nice hit. I'm going to check impact.
Fantastic. Well done.
Right in the upper torso, it looks like.
Yeah, I can actually see the dot, I believe.
Yeah. The bullet is very close to going subsonic here, and that's
Yeah.
when we'll lose all stability. So we're firing well past the effective range, which is actually, I believe, 1,400 meters for the LR L115. And if I'm checking my table here on the range card, and our temperature is actually off the charts. We're at 40 degrees Celsius, not 35. And as you can see, we're well past the farthest data it gives us. We're at 2475, so we're down here. And just a bunch of blank numbers. The closest one is 2150. So anyway, we've got a pretty killer shot here, pretty killer distance. And after a few tries, it looks like I did manage to hit it once. And
Well done.
So it looks like Craig Harrison did a very great job in real life. I mean, think about doing this under conditions where your friendlies are taking fire and you've got to engage the enemy to save their lives, possibly, you know? You're going under a lot of stress, the heat of the day, and different user factors that are avoided through a video game.
And like you told me, he and his spotter had been on that mountain for a couple of days, so they'd been, eating and sleeping and finding a place to go to the bathroom up on this barren hillside.
Yeah.
And it's not what we're doing is a pretty thin recreation of the kind of stresses that they would be under. And I also want to, because when you're looking through the scope, like right now, it doesn't seem that hard. I mean, we're aiming 3 dots up. That's not crazy.
Yeah.
But when you zoom out a little bit, you say, oh, that's really far away.
Yeah.
And then you put the gun away entirely, and the target just disappears into the horizon. Even
Right.
when you zoom in a bit, I'm pretty sure it was this hill, but I couldn't be certain. I think it was this hill and this road, right where I'm pointing.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, it just completely disappears.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane.
Yeah, the target was almost invisible to the human eye. They had to use some sort of magnification and locate the target during
Yeah,
combat, which probably could be done easier with like muzzle flash or something, because that
yeah,
was an enemy MG team, and he took out 2 targets, not just one. He took out
yeah.
2 people, so it's a pretty
And
crazy
am
shot.
I recalling correctly, or did he also make a third shot to disable the machine gun? Is that correct?
Um, I don't. I think that's a different
Oh,
story.
okay, maybe I read about a lot of sniper shots, so I may
Right.
be thinking of something else.
I'm pretty
Uh,
enthusiastic about it too.
yeah,
But I think we did a great job here, and
yeah, good job.
it's a good video. I think we can wrap this up safely saying Craig Harrison did an amazing feat. It's something replicated. We could replicate it through ACE3 advanced ballistics. Not really to the degree of the difficulty it would be in real life, but after a few shots, a trial and error here, we managed to finally hit the target. So um, thanks, guys, for sticking with me, and I hope you guys have a lot of fun playing Arma 3, ACE3. Ian, any closing words?
No, I think you did a fantastic job, and thanks for all your research. And this is not an easy shot in Arma, and
Mm-hmm.
it's not an easy shot in real life. And especially, I think it's worth noting that you spent a lot of time, arranging mods and doing research to make this more difficult for yourself.
Right.
Using just regular Arma 3, this would be a pretty hard shot, but
Mm-hmm.
you were factoring in humidity and air pressure and crosswind speed and things
Right.
like that you didn't have to. So props to you for making it as difficult as humanly possible and still nailing the shot.
Yeah, thanks. I'm just trying to satisfy a lot of avid shooters out there, guys. I relate to you guys a lot if you guys are into advanced ballistics and long-range shooting. And thanks again to Ruthberg, who's pretty much the lead developer for advanced ballistics. He's a genius. And Tibosaurus Rex, he's a great shooter in real life and a great mentor. And so, guys, thanks, and we're gonna wrap the video up here. So.